just say to you and Don, it was the most inspirational dance I've seen in a very long time. Thank you so very much. This is a call to action in a core changing style. And I just realized today that I am the core of change. You are the core of change. And collectively, we are the core of change. So today, February 19, 2012, the work begins. The work that is required to be sustainable will require commitment, unseen sacrifice, continuous, where did I go, Bob? Where did I go? Continuous reflections of the work. Bear with me, guys. This is not my notebook, somebody else's. I didn't see it. Go ahead. Yeah, an engagement of all people. This work using appreciative inquiry, using core change, is unique. It also requires determination. We will become frustrated, and it must have the truth, no privilege, no abandonment. We can be critical. That's necessary. Doing nothing is not an option. I once heard the phrase, nothing is the something we should never do. Nothing is an inconceivable action. I, you, we must stay involved. Try this again. I don't see it. Okay, the last 3 days, something in you that's right was sparked. It was pure and ready to get to work. Our next thought should be, what is core change doing on Monday, February 20th, 2012? What will be my next steps? How can I share the core change movement? Hopefully you learned in the past 2.5 days, this movement cannot stop. It must not stop. You see, I learned this in 2001 when I was a very proud, and still a very proud member of the Cincinnati Black United Front, and the ACLU started a process of change inside of our city's police department, what we now know as the Historic Collaborative Agreement. Right? So those of you locally know what I'm talking about. We filed a class action lawsuit against the city and its police department, and we just celebrated, guess what? 10 years of blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice, more blood, more sweat, and even more tears. And even more sacrifice. The glass is not full, but the water is clear, it's drinkable, and we can see through it. Right? Those of you who are involved, give yourself a hand, please. We can even see the change and feel the change. However, we do still have work to do. Change is a constant, change is fluid. Change may even stop to make some changes, but change doesn't quit. Let's start talking to the young people in the room. We need them to help structure the change. We need them to help structure the change. Currently, as we learned also in the past 3 days, there are many people doing a lot to create, feel, organize, and engage, continue to work to make change. Has your core been changed? Has your core been changed? That's what it takes to move a core to change. If you're in this room and you can't see a core changing, then you might be in the wrong room. We are committed to make core changes. We're dedicated to getting it done untraditionally. You hear me, Dan? Did you hear that? Untraditionally. Because we're not going to leave the core out. And that has happened. We've watched that happen before. And I don't want to be a part of that. I refuse to be a part of that. I want to be part of something that will not leave the core out. The core must be the guide of all things of core change. You and I are now accountable in moving the processes of change forward. This change cannot stop. Change makers in the room, we must believe through the commitment to the journey. We must believe the commitment to this journey. Because we've all expressed future possibilities. And you can expect that those possibilities will work on you on the coming days, weeks, and months. Where did I go, Al? Carl. Wait, I don't see it. Sorry, guys. Okay. This movement cannot stop. It must not stop. We're in this room, we pledged to change when we signed up. Did you all know that? Did you know that you pledged to change when you signed up? I have a little exercise for us all. This is going to be really quick. I want all of us to count to 10 slowly. But when you get to 5, I want you to plug your ears. Let's do it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You heard yourself.
What did you hear? Once
Yourself.
You plugged your ears?
Yourself.
You heard your inner voice.
Yourself, yeah.
Which is the better half of you, saying you entered into the room to be part of the change. Commitment is learning to crawl to the movement of core change. The more committed we are, the easier this journey we walk together shall be. Waking up on the right side of the future. What is your core change? Thank you all.